Hello Leo, thank you for joining me at this time. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is going to be your Fairy Oracle reading for January going into February or thereabouts. And the universal timing is a lot more fluid than the earth-based, more rigid timing. So, but thereabouts anyway. I've done a pre-shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards for you, Leo. So I'll just do a final shuffle. It is a general reading, Leo, so it won't resonate with all of you, but it is your energies, so to a greater or a lesser degree according to your birth chart, but also according to where the energies are wanting to focus. Certain situations the energies will want to focus on. So let's just see what the fairies would like to say, the fairy realm would like to say to you at this time. So we have a situation here, or an energy, or a combination. The challenges to that, what's in your power times 2, an outcome, a possible outcome based on the advice within the reading. And then just something else that the energies would like to say to you that may or may not be connected to the rest of the reading. At the base of the pack we have the friends, and this talks about close friendships, close relationships, or community, family, but it's when we're all on the same page basically. So you have their back, they have your back, you got the same values, you think the same way, you're going in the same direction basically. The great amount of trust within this energy. All right, I'll just put that to one side at the moment. I'm just going to run through the cards quickly, but then I will do some clarifying cards. So at the heart of the reading we have She of the Crow-Ash. She of the Crow-Ash is the feminine principle. So this is about nurturing femininity. It's similar to the Empress energy in ordinary tarot. So this is nurturing fertility. For some of you, this may be looking at a pregnancy, perhaps. That's just for some of you. But it's very much about caring, nurturing. It's that sort of an energy. So the challenge to this is Nerys the Alchemist. Nerys the Alchemist, this is about inner transformation. So there's a transformation happening within you, Leo, for some of you, that so much so that you are very focused in going in a certain direction now, leaving the past behind. Being mindful of what's gone, but now there's so much transformational energy happening within you that you now are very focused on going in a certain direction. But this is a challenge for you at this time. These changes are a bit of a challenge for you, so I will get a clarifying card for that in a minute. So what's in your power? Well, we have Solus. This is the sun energy, which of course is your ruling planet, Leo. So now the Solus brings forward a lot of energy to a reading. He brings light. It could shed light on a situation. He energizes the cards around him, but he also, it's a very a masculine energy, very positive, vibrant, action orientated energy. So I'm just going to put it down and we'll get a clarifier in a moment. What else is in your power? Well, we have the Bright Mother. It's not dissimilar to She of the Crow-Ash, which is the feminine principle. So the Bright Mother is very caring, nurturing energy, putting others before herself, looking after everybody else's needs, if you like. All right, so we'll see where this is going. A possible outcome here, we have the loom, and this is another giving energy, giving unconditionally, not asking or expecting anything back, but giving unconditionally. So, right, so we have a lot of giving energies here, a lot of feminine, nurturing energies, but there's a great change happening, and there's a bit of a challenge. So the universe and the earth energies want to say to you, the fawn. So the fawn energy is a very natural energy. This is when there's a natural flow happening through you. And this is probably what this changes, that although it's a bit of a challenge for you at this time, but there's a natural flow of energy coming down for you and coming up for you from the earth energies. When, you know, that feeling when we're in the groove, when everything is going right, and we can feel it, we can really feel it. So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, so I'll just put the friend card to one side. The card underneath here, before I shuffle again, we've got the Singer of Intuition. All right, so your intuition is on fire. This is your third eye, linked to your solar plexus here. So it's all the upper energies here, the upper chakras. So your intuition, your third eye, your gut instincts, your second sight is very much alive and well here. All right. So anyway, I'm going to could I have some clarifying cards, please, to clarify all of the cards on the table for Leo at this time, this Fairy Oracle reading, January going into February 2021. So I'll just lay these on top and we'll look at each grouping in turn. And at the bottom of this deck we have Mike the My Answer. And Mike the My Answer is very preoccupied in his own world, really, thinking of the past, thinking about the past, memories, quite content, quite happy. However, he's a little bit switched off and is not noticing the signs and that are happening around him, little nudges, little synchronicities perhaps happening around him, little nudges. You see, within the ivy there's all little faces peeping out. So these are quite subtle messages, and the problem is if he doesn't take heed of what something is trying to say to him, something trying to tell him, make him aware, if he doesn't start to become aware, then they're going to shout louder in a different way. So all right, so I'll just put Mike the My Answer with the friends now. With these two together, it could be that there's somebody in your community or within your relationship, your family or a friendship group that's trying to tell you something, Leo. Somebody's trying to tell you something and you're not listening at the moment. You're not aware at the moment. You're a little bit switched off from it. Okay. All right, I'm going to all right, just put this to one side. I'm just aware of, we've got She the Retriever underneath Mike the My Answer. And this is about when we feel something that has gone, that we can't retrieve it, get it back. And She the Retriever says, well, yes, you can. It's not lost. You can. There's something you can get back, whatever that is. Now, going back to the heart of your reading, we had She of the Crowash, the feminine principle, and we have Fairies of the Future here. So with Fairies of the Future, they are mindful of what's gone, but they're not held back by it. They're not stuck in the past. They're very much planning for the future, going forward. So, and as a group going forward. So this is a clarifier for She of the feminine principle. This and this was at the heart of your reading, Leo. So I feel this is referring to yourself. Very nurturing, caring, giving. But now a need to put the past behind you and start planning for the future, and perhaps joining forces with others to get a vision of where you're going in the future. And then the right, here we go. So Neris, this is in the challenge. So Neris the Alchemist, remember I was talking about, this is about inner transformation, inner changes happening. And again, being focused on where you're going forward. although it's a challenge for you. And then the Singer of Transfiguration. This is the phoenix energy that rises up from the ashes. This is about change, change in a very, very positive, a very positive way. But things changing, things are going to be different, look different, are shaped differently. But these energies are a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. This change that's happening is a bit of a challenge for you at this time. Or perhaps it's the need for this change to happen that is a challenge. And then in your power we had Solus, and then we've got Miklamuckle. So Miklamuckle is very childlike energy. He takes each day at a time. He doesn't dwell on the past, doesn't give it any thought. He doesn't think about the future. He enjoys the moment. He enjoys where he is. Very innocent, childlike energy. So this is a clarifier for Solus. I just feel that Solus is shedding light on Miklamuckle, that perhaps this is an energy for you to adopt at this time, that because this is in your power situation, something you can do. So this is perhaps re-energizing this energy for you, you know, to enjoy each day, each moment, take life as it comes for a while. All right. So two beautiful energies, and so I feel because this is the sun and you are the sun energy, this is probably referring to yourself, Leo, to adopt this energy at times for a while. Or for some of you it could be about shining light on a child or children's situation around you. So let's see. So what else is in your power? We had the Bright Mother, which again is the Empress energy, the nurturing feminine energy, caring for others, putting others before yourself. Now a clarifier here is the Dark Lady. And this is when you have to take time out, perhaps from this energy. You've got to go deep within, search in the recesses, you know, have a break, retreat, meditate, go deep within, perhaps face up to any shadow sides of yourself or of others perhaps, but go deep within, tap deep to get some answers, to perhaps peel back some of the layers, get back to who a part of yourself that's perhaps been kept under wraps, if you like, because of having the giving and the nurturing that you're having to give all of the time, because that's come out quite clearly, hasn't it, throughout the reading. But remember, things are changing. There's an internal change. Things are changing. So, and that's perhaps why the Dark Lady's come forward. So this is maybe a metamorphosis of different parts of yourself. Perhaps the magic part of yourself. Yeah, alongside of the nurturing, giving energy, feminine energy. Because we had she the Retriever, didn't we? That perhaps there's something you thought you'd lost, which is this energy that can be retrieved. It could be this energy, you know, the inner child of yourself that can be retrieved. So, you know, life isn't so serious all of the time. Okay. All right, now that's interesting. Underneath that card was the Soul Shrinker. And this is when people's words and actions and deeds and energy gets through to us and has a detrimental effect on us. Okay, so I'll just put that back. So that might be relevant for some of you. Now, the outcome, we had the Lagome, didn't we, which was about unconditional giving. The Then we've got the sage. So the sage is about internal wisdom and external wisdom, drawing on your roots, ancient wisdom. What is it that, you know, perhaps it's when you're tapping into the dark lady energy, going deep within, taking time out to find answers. You know, perhaps this is what the sage coming forward is saying, you know, about looking within. You see, you've got one white eye, almost blinded eye, and that's because he's looking within. That's his eyeball back to front, basically, because he's getting his wisdom from his own inner wisdom, from his intuition. But of course, he's got his seeing eye, so he's able to see also and combine the two energies, external wisdom and internal wisdom, external knowing, internal knowing. So it's drawing on the sage wisdom. The sage isn't stuck in the past. He is an ancient wisdom, and he does draw on his roots. But the sage does keep up with the times. He is aware of new ideas, new ways of thinking, so he does keep up with that. So there's something about the sage wisdom, a very kind, caring, benevolent wisdom, being brought in with this unconditional giving. It could be that you're having to think again about the role that you play that could deplete your energies. Too much giving without receiving anything back can be very depleting, can deplete our energies. All right, and remember, this is a time of great change for you. Things are changing. And also, you know, I feel that looking again at what's in your power with the sun energy, energizing you and energizing your inner child, so that's being brought in for you. Beautiful. Okay, so, you know, tap into your inner wisdom. Are you giving too much, Leo, all of the time? So the other thing that the universe wants to say was the fawn energy, this fantastic being in the flow, things really going your way, feeling in the groove. It's that sort of energy. Yes, and we've got the Master Maker as a clarifier, and this is about don't limit yourself or restrict yourself. There's something that about whatever skills, whatever it is that you do, and you enjoy doing and you do well. This is about being better than that what you thought you could be. Aim to grow into a bigger skin, if you like. Get better. Aim for the stars. Don't limit yourself. So, you know, it's about achievement, improvement. You can be better than that which you thought you could be. And that's why we've got the fawn energy here for you, for some of you, Leo. You're going to get into the groove. It's going to flow so easily and so well for you. And your achievements are going to grow. You're going to grow into a bigger skin. And it's something to do with what you're good at. What a skill, a hobby, a creative endeavour, whatever it is that you know you are skilled at and you do well, you're going to get better. Aim for the stars with that, because you know the fawn energy is coming down for you. It's going to flow. All right, Leo. I'm just going to get two more messages for you. Could we have two more messages, please, for Leo? Just to round this reading up. Two more messages, please. So we have love, compassion, And we have the Milky Way, which is about perspective. So with the love, compassion, this is about, this looks like somebody's hand is coming up, wanting your help perhaps, offering compassion to somebody. Somebody's going to be reaching out for you. Okay. It could be a child. Could be a child that's wanting your help and support and your understanding. But somebody needs your understanding and compassion. And it's something to do with love and the heart center for some of you. And yes, and then we have the Milky Way, and this is about a perspective, getting a different perspective on something. You see, at the heart of the Milky Way, wherever the other stars are, looking into the centre, they'll have a different perspective. So wherever it is you're sitting, whatever your position is, you've got a certain perspective. But I think this is just saying there are lots of perspectives to do with the heart of a situation. So it could be about standing back and getting an overall view about a situation. Okay. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and that whoever it was for, it's given you some support and a little bit of guidance, perhaps. But in any event, thank you so much for joining me. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.